Well, believe it or not, dental disease is one of the most common medical conditions seen by veterinarians. We know our dogs have teeth, but for some reason, we ignore them. We think their treats or their food will help, or we don't like the process of actually brushing their teeth. Well, our friend Dr. Michelle Gonzalez with Rascal Animal Hospital is here to tell us why we need to clean up our act and clean up theirs. Right, Dr. G?
That's right, Rowan.
Okay, who do you got with you today?
This little girl, her name is Hershey. She's a 2-year-old Chihuahua mix. She was from a hoarding situation. She is very shy. It takes her a little bit of time to warm up, but then once she does, she is fantastic.
She's really lovable to you because she knows you now, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I just met her today, and she was didn't know quite about me, but then once she gets to know you, she gives you kisses and she wants to be in your lap, so she is fantastic. And she is up for adoption through Colony Cats and Dogs. So anybody interested in information about her or any of their animals, they can find them on their Facebook page or on colonycatsanddogs.org.
Okay, is she good with families, with kids?
They say that she seems to be good with cats and with kids. So again, with dogs that are shy, I always recommend a little bit older kids, just because little kids don't understand about dogs' personal space and they just kind of get really close or too fast. But she seems to be really good. I mean, as shy as she is, she hasn't growled or anything. So she's not showing any signs of aggression.
She's more shy than,
yeah,
exactly,
she's very shy.
Okay, so dental health is what we're talking about today. Why is that so important for dogs?
It's incredibly important because, we only think about, well, their breath stinks as being the problem, but the same as with us, dental health can cause problems with other organs, especially like liver disease, kidney problems, heart problems. All that infection that forms in the mouth can spread through the whole body.
So are we supposed to brush their teeth every day? I mean, what is kind of the general rule?
Yeah, and it kind of depends on the individual person, because in reality, I mean, it would be great to brush their teeth regularly, but it's not feasible for everybody to do it, and not every dog is going to put up with it. So there's a lot of different treats that are available to help decrease it. And regardless what we do, they still need a dental cleaning. They still need to go to the vet. We explain it to people best as we brush, we floss, we go to the dentist every 6 months. They don't do any of that, and they get their mouth into all sorts of nasty stuff. So it's that much more important that they get their teeth taken care of.
And the thing is, I think we always hear like dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans, right? We hear that, so we generally, I think, just assume. But that doesn't mean they don't have tartar buildup and that they don't have all those things.
Right, exactly. They get tartar buildup a little bit faster even than we do. And most of it is because they're not flossing. They don't brush the same as we can brush. So they get a lot of that buildup. And then once it starts, that buildup allows a lot of bacteria to form. And then from there, it causes tooth decay. And smaller dogs tend to have more problem than bigger dogs, and we start seeing them have problems as early as 10 months of age, whereas some of the bigger dogs, it can be 5-6 years before they start developing significant amounts of tartar.
Okay, so is 6 months kind of the golden rule, once a year?
Usually, yeah, exactly. Depending on how bad the teeth are, accumulating tartar is how important it is to get them seen. Dogs that have a problem with tartar buildup, they should be checked even every 3 months, depending on the dog's age. Dogs that have really good teeth, usually on their yearly visits is sufficient.
And can you brush their teeth at home too? Are you encouraged to do that as
Yeah, you can brush your teeth, and we have a couple of different proofs, but it's really important that people use, and this is not necessarily a brand that we recommend, but just a toothpaste that is made for dogs and cats. Just because these do not have like the levels of fluoride that are going to be toxic. They don't know how to swish and spit out. And then the same thing as far as the brushes. There are toothbrushes that are available for them, and then there are like finger brushes that you can literally put this little cap on your finger and use that to kind of gently brush around the tooth.
People use that for babies.
Yes, exactly.
They start getting their first couple of teeth.
Right, okay. Exactly.
And then some of the treats that you have, I mean, these are all things that can help in between.
Correct. And what they do is they help break down a lot of the tartar, and these are digestible. And they actually, they love them, they crunch on them, and that crunching action helps break down a lot of the tartar. And then some of these also have enzymes that help dissolve some of the things that cause the tartar buildup. There are even some that have antibiotic, like antibacterial in there to help decrease the amount of bacteria that's inside of the mouth, and that helps with the bad breath.
Okay, all right, Dr. Jean, you get the doggy dental bags when you come into Rascal, and you can find this little guy at Colony Cats and Dogs. Thank you.
Thank you.